low back stability, it is important that we address three muscular areas: the front or abdominal muscles, the low back muscles, and the muscles on our sides. These three muscular areas represent the guy wires that stabilize our back in 3 dimensions. A weakness in any one of these areas can predispose you to re-injury of your low back or a continuation of your low back pain. This beginning program is designed to help you learn to activate these muscles, as well as beginning to build some endurance in them to help support your low back during daily activities. It's important to realize that you should not experience pain when performing any of these exercises. If you do experience pain, then you need to stop that exercise and remove that exercise from your routine until you're able to come into the office to see me. We warm up the low back by doing flexion extension cycles, also known as the cat-camel exercise. You do this by get on all fours, let the low back drop down and look up, and then round the low back and look down. The abdominal exercise that we always begin with is the quarter crunch or curl up. We do this with one leg straight and one knee bent. You place the hands under the low back, want to maintain that low back curve while we're doing the exercise. Then we simply, keeping the elbows on the ground, simply curl the upper body up and back down. Your head and your neck should move as one unit. Don't want any curling up the chin or poking out with the neck. It should just go straight up and down. Our initial exercise for the muscles in our sides is the side bridge. We do this exercise by getting onto our side. Want to be supported on the elbow. Want the knees and hips at 90 degrees to start. Want to maintain a neutral curve to the back. Shouldn't be curved side to side or front to back. We also want to keep the abs and the low back braced, or pre-braced when doing this exercise. We start out in a position like this. We move to supporting on the knees. You hold for up to 5 seconds. Back down. For the low back muscles, we start with the bird dog exercise. We do this exercise by getting on all fours. Just as we were in the warm-up exercise, we want to keep the abs in here braced, the low back braced, and we want to make sure we have that curve in the low back. We want to maintain that curve the whole time. The first exercise that we do normally is just try to lift a hand straight towards the wall. Once you're able to do that comfortably, progress to lifting a leg straight towards the opposite wall, extending straight out. Then we progress to doing an opposite arm and leg reach. For these three main exercises, you want to work up to being able to perform a 5-second hold for each repetition of the exercise, following the sets and repetitions that you've been given in the office.